Hello everyone, this is Dana from Dana's Imagination Creations. Etsy shop, Dana Desmond. There's a story behind that. We'll get into that some other time, but anyway, I was getting ready to do a plan with me, and I've got some kits that are coming out Monday. So I wanted to show you what I'm going to use. These are from my shop, which it's kind of hard for me to do because I just bought kits from Scribble Prints and Creating & Co. and all of that, and I want to use them too, but this one, I'm just feeling spring. So I wanted to use one of my kits, and this one is Flutterby, and you have the full boxes. Oh, I got weird lights going on. The sun is behind me, and I'll have to figure out how to block that out. This is my favorite box. That's the full boxes. And then you have the heart checklists. And your headers, half boxes, weekend banner. And the weekend banner looks like a paint swatch. But I included enough headers on here that you could pretty much do if you're a work person, you're a today person. I'm coming out with some headers in my color schemes. I have 3 color schemes, a bright, a light, and a neutral. And they're all based on the Erin Condren vertical, so they should all match pretty well to no matter what you're using, if you're using monthly kits or anything like that. Because I know there are a lot of people that would prefer to have little things than odds and ends, so that's an option. And then I have the functional sheet. And I didn't know what kind of icons to put up at the top, so I just, some that I would use. And then I have 3 weekly stackables, your daily hydrate, and then daily money tracker, daily meals, and TV. And then your checklist, your bill pay, and a couple flags. And then this one is new. This is based on some suggestions I got from some people that were testing. Thank you guys. But this is washi, and when I can, I plan to have these be the exact prints as the full sheet. But this one here, I didn't want to cut that butterfly up, so I just took the background and made it into the washi. I figured that would match well enough. And then another suggestion was to do bottom washi. I've never done this before. I always thought, well, people have plenty of washi tape, but I decided I got some suggestions, so I would go ahead and do it. So we have some bottom washi. This one is a scallop. So in my kits, this is the new format of my kits, and in my kits, you'll always get a larger washi, a thinner washi, and then a solid washi. And the solid may be a glitter, it may not be, but you'll always get a scallop too. So, or some other shape. If maybe a zigzag is better for the design that's on it, then that's what you'll get. But I also put some page flags. Now this area here will change with the kits. Oh, sorry. These because I put here what goes with the kit. There's so much happening in this kit that I didn't want to do a lot of decorative, and that's why these butterflies are actually white with rainbow colored outlines, because the backgrounds are all busy. And then I did a couple of words, Flutterby, butterfly, and these are all cut out too. So, and then these page flags, I just took the colors of the kit and did kind of an ombre on each one. So like that's a pink and an orange. So I'm going to do my style of plan with me using this kit. I might pull in some other icons and things like that. Not sure, but I will probably speed through this because it's going to take me a while with this being my first on camera plan with me. So I'm going to be viewing my Erin Condren in my Carpe Diem. So here we go. Okay, before I get started, I just want to let you know I am a dual planner. I carry this with me at work, everywhere actually. It's my wallet. But it's what I put all my work things in, and this is what I really use as my workhorse. Now I do carry this with me at work, but I leave it on my desk because I track absolutely everything in here. I mean everything, every aspect of life. So I keep this on my desk all the time, but it's not real professional to walk into a meeting with stickers and everything all over your calendar. which actually if it was, I would do it because this is just so much easier for me to plan. It makes me want to plan. So I just use this, and I have some hourly. I think I got these from Ray Blake. I'm not 100% positive, but I think so. I think these are some of the free ones he has on his site. But this tells me what I have to do at work. So I'll be referring to this quite a bit because I've got some craziness happening at work this week. So let's get started. Okay, I think I am happy with it. I added some stickers. This is one I created for myself. It's just a picture of a silhouette machine. Not sure if I can, what on that silly light's doing that again. I thought I had it fixed. I don't know if I can sell these or not. I don't know. If anybody's interested, let me know. I used some stickers from Formless Designs, little travel size sticker book. I carry this with me all the time. I mostly use the Etsy ones just because they're the perfect size. And I like to, what I'll probably end up doing is at some point making myself a header that says Etsy, because I always put my Etsy stuff at the bottom. Except up here, this to make, there's 2 to makes here. This is my personal projects, like my crocheting, my mini albums, things like that. This up here is, this is ideas for designing for Etsy or cutting or anything like that that has to be done. And I know I have 2 Etsys here, but this is like the making of the stuff, and this is if I have anything else to do. And I put coffee cups here. I drink coffee every day. But my favorite days to drink it is Monday morning, first thing. And then I like to have my cup of coffee and snuggle with my kitty very early in the morning. I'm usually up before dawn. And I like to watch the sunrise with my cat and snuggle with my cup of coffee. And catch up on some YouTube and things like that. There are stickers in here I did not use. Like, I don't do today. So what I'll probably do is give these to my daughter. She has a happy planner that she uses to track her work schedule and things. So I will probably give this to her. That's usually what I do with my half sheets, because she's one of those very eclectic planners. She plans with whatever the mood hits her, and she doesn't sit down and do a plan like I do. I didn't do the washi sheet, and the only reason is because the full boxes are enough for me. I like to have white space on my work days because I use a friction pen so that I can, you know, move things around and erase and things like that. And you can only do that so many times on a sticker. Especially, well, I don't even know if these work on glossy stickers, but on the matte stickers, so much friction, you're going to start pilling the paper. I mean, you saw that I was able to do it a little bit, but my meetings and stuff move around so much through the day. Like, I have things that are written here, but since they're not timed, they're just duties I need to do, I can move them all over the place. So I may get a meeting here and I need to move this somewhere else. So that's why I don't do 100% no white space. But I mean, there are several sizes of washi. I mean, you can see this is 2. So there's 2 little tiny ones. Stuff like that. Sorry, my son came upstairs. I did use all of this. The only one that was kind of iffy was this one here. But then we're getting a new kitty. Part of the reason is my cat needs so much attention, and he's alone through the day. He spent most of his life with his brother, and his brother passed away a couple years ago, and he's become so needy that we just figured we need to get him somebody else to be with through the day. So the kitten is about 3 weeks old. We're throwing around, our cat's name's Ozzy, after Ozzy Osbourne. We're throwing around Ted Nugent, either calling him Nuge or Ted, which Ted reminds my husband of the teddy bear Ted, which is kind of funny. So we're thinking he's probably going to be Ted. Some of the other stickers I used paper cuts and pliers. I love their paper. I've been trying to find this. It's gorgeous. I just love it. And the printing's beautiful. It's a matte, but it doesn't necessarily feel like a matte, and it's really thin. I really like the thin layers, but I use one of these every week. These are the only planner stickers I have, and I really like them because they're the spiral bound, even though I'm no longer a spiral bound person, but it has the little tabs. And I use these for any kind of celebration, which here, baby shower, baby girl. She's going to be here soon. So Nana's going to get to meet her. I use some of these from Mila's Print Shop. Here's the little wallets with the money coming out, Mila's Print Shop. And then the coffee cups are Mila's Print Shop. And I'm always looking for coffee stickers. Love coffee stickers. Who else? I used, Planner Kate. These are my favorite scales. I have scales in my stuff too. But these were the first ones I got, and I think that's why I like them so much, because they were the first ones. And then I use these pills to denote that this is my supplement section, which most people don't look at their supplements out individually like that. But I had bariatric surgery last August, and my life depends on my supplements now. So I have to make sure I take these are the main ones. I take a couple more if I think I need them, but I have to track it. This is actually what started me tracking, planning, was because I had to start tracking this, and I had to start tracking my water. Because after you've had bariatric surgery, that's a very important thing. So, what else did I use? That might be it for the other companies. And then I used one of my Sidebar Weekly trackers. This is the Brights, and I use that for my steps. And I use one of my Sidebar Weekly Hydrate in the lights here. And these are my color schemes. Like I said, they're based on Erin Condren. And then here's the lights. I also have a neutral set. I'll probably use these more in the fall, but everything comes in the lights, brights, and neutrals. And then I'm also working on maybe doing a muted, which is the lights, brights, and the neutrals, but the colors pulled back a little bit. And I know there are a lot of people like that muted look. I also used my weekly habit tracker. These are the lights. And these here, I did not use. Now I should be using the weights, but nah. I don't do daily. I tried daily hydrate tracking last week. I didn't like it. I just kept getting lost. I liked my Sidebar. I'm going to keep my Sidebar. So I'll probably give these to my daughter too, which I don't think she tracks her water. She should, but she doesn't. And then I have TVs down here. I don't watch TV. My husband and my son watch TV. I watch the internet, Netflix, that kind of thing. So I don't have anything planned, and I never know what I'm going to watch when I sit down. These here, I just didn't have enough to fit over here of the colors that I wanted. So when I first made my kits, I made them with enough for me to be able to track over here. But some of the suggestions I got were, you don't need so many weeklies, you don't need so many bill dues, which I do need some extra bill dues. If you notice, I did some bill dues here. I could have pulled out my bill due page because I have those too, but I just didn't want to, I wanted to use my kit. And then I have another weekly checklist, which I will give this to my daughter because she uses this. She's a certified CNA, so she gets held over and she has to track the days that she gets held over. So these are perfect. She stacks them along her Sidebar. I think that was it for what all I used. This kit will be posted in the shop on the 1st. And let me see if I can give you a sneak peek of one of the other kits that I'm going to post on the 1st. And then I don't have to do 2 separate videos. Yeah. Okay. So this is one thing I'm doing in all of the color schemes. It's the little things, which I don't track these. I know Scribble Prints, a lot of shops do them. Mine are a little bit different. They're more of a sketchy. I don't mean sketchy as in bad. I mean sketchy as they're drawn, but they're white. But I have a heart, an asterisk, a package, a film slate, 2 TVs, and then each color comes with 3 meal trackers, so you can mix and match. Or if you got 2 sheets of the same color, then you could use that. But they're very thin, so they would stack really good right here. This is another kit, and this one is formatted just a little differently because I did the washi a little different. But this one is Sunshine and Blossom. And one comment I got was that the printing sometimes isn't real crisp. Well, I like a paper background, so I put texture on them. So to give them kind of a distressed, grungy look. I didn't do that on this one. This one I just left plain. I like that distressed look. So when you look at the full boxes, it's not the printing, it's that I've kind of distressed it. I put a paper texture on it. So, but this is Sunshine and Blossoms, which sunshine shining through. Here is the bottom washi. This one does not have the scallop because I hadn't decided to do the scallop yet, but I think it's still kind of cute. You know, this is the ground and this is the sun, and then you can put that across the top. Here's the washi, and this is what I changed is I didn't get enough washi strips, so I increased the height of these boxes so I could get more washi strips. And then here's the ombre checklists, and here is the headers and the functional sheet. I love the colors in these. They're also, can you tell I'm ready for spring? They're all springy. So there are those. I have a few others. Here, this is the muted sets I was talking about. I just have the two, but these are little page flags, and on all of my appointments, my individual money trackers and individual meal trackers, which all those are, they have icons in here. This here is, these are page flags, glitter page flags. And I believe on the meal trackers, I have arrows in a section here, just solid arrows in these colors. So, but this is the lights in the muted. I don't know how well that's coming through because that's silly light. I don't have a curtain that comes all the way down. I just have the blinds. And then these are the brights muted. So I don't know. If anybody likes those, let me know, and then I will go ahead and post those. This is one that I designed last night, and I'm kind of, I like it. But I added these glitter strips to some of them. And I started out by these because this is called At the Fair. Well, I always see the flashing lights at the fair. So I started out by doing these with a glow. And I thought, oh, well, I'll just add glitter to the rest of the boxes. I'm not sure. I think I might take it off, but I'm not sure. But there's the full boxes. And here are the ombre checklists. Here, this is a miscut because my cuts are doubling on the dot, so I've got to fix that. But here's the functional sheet, and I love this weekend banner. It's still my paint swoosh, but the difference is it's got the zigzag through it, which I think that's fun. And I love these, the kind of graphic-y looks. And then here's the washi. This one is reformatted, so you get you get two of these this size, one smaller. You get 3 of the header size. You get a 1/2 inch, and I think this one is 5/8 of an inch, I believe. And then here is the bottom washi. And again, these are page flags. Little dots and stars, and this is At the Fair. And this one, I believe, is, yeah, this one is a scallop. And here's the brights in the little things. And I'm having a little trouble with my printer when I print these bright colors. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little tiny black line right there, and I can't figure out. I have cleaned my machine, and it only happens when I use lots of ink. So I'm thinking about, I just bought my Epson printer, so I'm thinking about another printer. I don't know what to do. I've done everything I can think to do. I think that might be it. Now this is the St. Patrick's Day collection, and I'm getting ready to pull this out of the shop because I can't, I mean, I could leave it, but see, there's that black again, but I can't get it to people in time for St. Patrick's Day. And I mean, you could use it for other things, but this is what I was talking about. I don't know if you can tell. There's a texture. I put a texture behind these that look like paper to kind of match some of these. But, you know, the comments that I got was that the printing was grainy. But if you look at it, it does appear grainy. So I may just quit doing that altogether and maybe just put full-on designs, like some, you know, stuff like that behind it. I just like designs behind them. I think that's it. This video is going to be huge, humongous long, so I might break it up. But I just wanted to do a new plan with me because I got a new camera. Right now I'm still on my old desk, which is broken, and so it shakes a lot. The other desk that I get is going to be a full wood desk, so that won't be a problem. But this is my plan with me this week. And if you like what you see here, if you have comments or you have questions, just send me an email. Everything will be in the links down below. And I'll link to the shops that I used. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.